of people are feeling the pressure of working at home. A new survey found that 41% of people feel burned out from work and 45% are emotionally drained. You add homeschooling in there or caring for a sick relative, and now we're all trying to find a new work-life balance during the pandemic. And joining us right now with some much-needed advice is licensed mental health counselor Shantala Boss. Good to see you, Shantala. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So let's talk first of all about what is burnout. How do we get burnout?
Well, burnout is common in everyday life when we're overworked and we don't have enough downtime. So we're used to burnout, but burnout is different during this time because one of the things is we have way too many decisions on the table. And when I say decisions, I mean we have to think, are we going to go to the grocery store? Are we going to get our food delivered? Should we wear a mask? Should we not? Are we working from home? Or if we have the option to go in to the office, should we go in? How should we address our coworkers? Everyone's a little gun shy about talking and distance and where to stand. It's very stressful. So although maybe we even have more time on our hands than we had in the past, there actually is more of an increased burnout just due to all the decisions we have to make and all the unsure confusion about what we should and shouldn't do and how we should proceed moving forward, especially as phase 2 moves in, gyms are opening and figuring out, okay, where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? And how should we proceed? That's very stressful.
So how do we protect ourselves from going down that hole? It's like going down the rabbit hole, right? Because we don't really know what's going to be in there when we get there.
Well, it's just really realizing that there is a time limit on all of this. We're kind of all stuck in a little bit of bubble of time, and none of us have dealt with this before. So really being easy on ourselves. And a lot of us, I think, during this time are hard on ourselves. We have guilt. We feel like, okay, I'm home, I have extra time. I should learn a new language, or I should learn an instrument, or I should pick up a new hobby. And we put more pressure on ourselves to do all these things, but then we find ourselves spinning because we don't really know exactly what's going on. So number one, just being good to ourselves, realizing that we may not make a lot of use of any extra time just because of the unsurety. And number two is just learning what we can and can't control during this time. If we can't control something, letting it go and trying to be mindful and present of what we are able to control and being easy on ourselves, allowing ourselves sometimes to have those Netflix binges and not having to push ourselves to work every hour of the day if we're at home, setting limits on technology by the end of the day, or changing our scenery throughout the day where we work and how we adapt to our environment. So really trying to change certain things up, but also being good to ourselves and realizing we've never weathered these waters before and we're doing it together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such great advice for everybody. Shantala, always good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll see you soon. Danielle?
All right, Amy, and trending this morning.